What's up, party people? It's Doc. It is Sunday. Let's do some more Universes Beyond Assassin's Creed. Did I say assassin? Assassins, plural. Alright, we are coming 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be our second to last opening. So next week will be our last opening. I really enjoyed this box. I think this set has been pretty darn cool. And I say that as a Assassin's Creed fan. So we will be using an 11 blade this evening. This one unfortunately has been used in my other hobbying stuff, and so you'll notice the tip is a little busted on it, but it will cut. All right, so I think before next week I need to total up how much I paid for the box. Ooh, look at that. I sliced that with the 11 blade. We need to total up what we got, and then we'll kind of do like a running total for the box. All right, distract the guards. I think we've gotten this one. You make a bunch of rogues. Roshan, Hidden Master, we've gotten plenty of that one. Go for the Throat. That one we've got. We got a nice, pretty island. I feel like I have not seen these islands. No, I think I did see a different island that looked Greek, and this one is definitely Caribbean. All right, we got our rare. We got another EV Fry. So this is, I think, my third EV Fry here. Oh, no, this one is... Oh, this is different than the other EV Fries. Yeah, the other one did something with... surveilling. So this is a different one. So 1 in a blue for a 2/1, partner with Jacob Fry, which we got before. 1 and a tap, draw a card, then discard a card. When you discard a creature card this way, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. So that can be pretty darn useful in a couple different decks. All right, we got a rare foil. We have Senu, Keen-Eyed Protector, so that's the second time we've gotten him. Oh, we got a rare, so we got a 3 rare pack here. Ooh, that is also a new one. So we got Layla Hassan. I do not know Layla Hassan. I was doing some reading, and I think she comes up in some of the games that are newer that I haven't played because, you know, I did this whole doctor thing, and it's been a real pain in my ass and a real cramp to my video game playing. Anyway, 3 and a white for a 3/4 legendary creature, human assassin with first strike. When she enters the battlefield, whenever 1 or more assassins you control deal combat damage to a player, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. So that is really good. So only when she enters and whenever 1 or more assassin creatures you control deal combat. Okay, so you get 2 triggers. So you drop her, you pull some historics out. Whenever an assassin deals combat damage, and it doesn't even have to be her, she gets people out. So if you've got EV Fry here, you're making assassin, you're discarding a legendary assassin, and then Layla here is pulling them right out of the graveyard. That's pretty sweet. All right, I dig that. All right, and then we've got a token. All right, that's a good one. I like that. See if we can not cut the token this time. Nope, grazed it a little bit. Grazed it a little bit. All right. Oh, that's fun. Hidden Foot Blade. So you've always got these hidden blades and you go like this and they shoot out, but not a foot one. So that's pretty sweet. So red for an artifact with flash. I love that already. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains first strike until end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has haste. So for a red that you can flash out, you can give something first strike. TB loves those kinds of combat shenanigans. And so I can see him doing that. I like that too, actually. That one's pretty good. All right. Become Anonymous. Well, I like the art on that. That's pretty sweet. 2 blue. Exile target non-token creature you control and the top 2 cards of your library in a face-down pile. Shuffle the pile, then cloak those cards. They enter the battlefield tapped. To cloak a card, put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature with Ward 2. Turn it up face up anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Could do some serious shenanigans with that. All right. The Azir Escape Valhalla. 2 and a green for an enchantment, or for a saga. Exile a permanent card from your graveyard. You gain life equal to its mana value. So for 2 and a green, I always say, look at the first one, because that's what's going to happen. Is that worth it? I am going to say no. So this better be really good later on here. Put a number of +1/+1 counters on target creature you control equal to the mana value of the exiled card. Okay. Return the Azir Escape Valhalla and the exiled card to their owner's hand. Yes. Now that's good. I mean, it's going to be tough to pull off, but you're exiling a big baddie, you're gaining life, and then this gets to come back and do it all over again. I like that. All right, we got a land. It's a nice plains. All right, we got a rare. Oh, we got Layla Hassan, the thing of the thing. We got an uncommon. So we're going to put her over here in the duplicates. We got another reconnaissance for those who are interested. We got another rare. Oh, and he's a new one. We have Rahatahukan. So he is the hero of Assassin's Creed 3, and I loved him as a character, and the gameplay in that game was super cool, and the storyline went off the rails right at the end and kind of ruined it for me right at the end. Like, I just lost the... there were some storyline decisions that were made that then proceeded to make things not make sense. Anyway, so he's Esper, so I'm already excited. He's a 3/3. As long as Rahatahukatoton hasn't dealt damage yet, it has hexproof and can't be blocked. So that's excellent. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace. Whenever you do, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach it to that token. I don't see a downside to this card at all. This card looks awesome. This card looks like money all the way to the bank here. And if you're playing him in a equipment deck, even if he's not your commander, that's pretty sweet. And he's got hexproof and can't be blocked so long as he hasn't dealt damage. So you've basically got to target him on your turn. And that's implying that you haven't even attacked with him. He's great. I'm loving it. Also, as Stitch would say, the foiling's not bad. It's just a couple things on his body. And that's that. All right, then we got a stupid-ass token. That's a garbage token, so something there. Oh, yeah, that's a duplicate. Just because I'm curious, what is the other Eevee Fry? Because there's definitely two of these. Oh, Lydia Fry. That's what I'm mistaking. There's Lydia Fry. I'm not sure how they are related. I'm sure J3 does, because he played those games. He said they were quite good. So we've got Jacob, we've got Eevee, and we've got Lydia. Well, that time I didn't cut the cards. But I also didn't do a great job getting in. Oh well. All right. So we've got another escape detection. We've got another restart sequence. We have Adewale, Breaker of Chains. We got another island. All right, we got our rare. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. Number one, I'm excited about this because I did not actually own an Assassin's Trophy, and they're still outrageously expensive. And number two, it's a great card. And number three, I love that art. So, for those who don't know Assassin's Trophy, black, green, destroy target permanent and opponent control. So permanent can be anything. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. A merry life and a short one, as promised. How well I know myself. Bartholomew Black, Bart Roberts. He turns out to be the bad guy of Black Flag. All right, so that's awesome. And then we've got a hook blade. This one I don't think we've got yet. So this was the coolest part of Assassin's Creed Revelations, is your hidden blade gets a hook on it. And so you can hop onto these lines and like sling all over Istanbul. So 1 and a white, enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets 1/0. As long as it's your turn, equipped creature has flying. All right, then we got an uncommon. So that's a second Shogun. And then we've got some also sweet art of Ezio. That goes here. We'll go with that there. All right, Brotherhood Regalia. Apparently, so I was looking it up. This one is a pretty pricey card in this set. So now I've got 2. I'm pleased with that. So 2 for an equipment. Equipped creature has Ward 2, is an assassin in addition to its other types, and can't be blocked. Equip legendary creature 1, and equip 3 otherwise. So yeah, 2 and then 1, and now somebody's got Ward 2 and can't be blocked. Yeah, that's a nasty one. Ooh, Fall of the First Civilization. So, long story short, in Assassin's Creed, what we thought were the ancient gods turn out to actually be a previous species that actually created humans, sort of like them, but also as basically a slave species. And then, due to a bunch of strangeness, the first civilization falls apart, and they don't reproduce at a high enough rate, and they end up dying off. But 2 and a white for a saga. So you and target opponent each draw 2 cards. So if you're playing mono white, not bad. Exile target artifact an opponent controls. All right. Each player chooses 3 non-land permanents they control. Destroy all other non-land permanents. Ooh. That's harsh. That's harsh. I see playing that in mono white. I don't see playing that anyplace else. I mean, it's on theme, though, because that's... But, yeah. Anyway. All right, we got another Reconnaissance. We got a very pretty mountain. All right, we got a rare. Oh, we got another Rahataukan. I actually think I like that art better than this art. The other cool part about Assassin's Creed 3, you get a tomahawk, and you kill the British. So, duplicates. We got another Roshan. We got another Shay. And we've got a mysterious creature. All right. So, glad I got him, though. Glad I got him. I'm not sure. Not sure which art I like better. That's going to be the decider. Which art is better? I think I would like this art better. I'm just not 100% sold on this foiling. Mostly because it's hard to read the words. If it wasn't so hard to read the words with the foiling, I would love that. Anyway, I'm sure Stitch will agree with me on this. Y'all have a great week.